I'm Sue Boo, bringing crafting to you, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for popping by, do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and press the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future videos, and please share, as I want to get out there so that I can go back live. Okay, so I'm going to case something I saw on Pinterest by Chris Lang. I thought it was such a beautiful card that I thought I'd really like to have a go and try that. So it's with hand penned, and I've taken the happy birthday from the Turtle Friends. So first of all, you need a piece of Misty Moonlight that measures the standard A for width, which is 8¼ by 5 7/8. So you're going to score down at 4 1/8. Okay, so I'm just going to crease that. I seem to have misplaced my other bone folder, so this one will do. So just crease down so that you've got a nice flat crease. So I'm going to start off with the inside. Now mine might differ slightly from hers. I've just got the what she kind of did. So mine will be different, slightly different. So I'm going to have a piece of the hand penned paper, and it is 5/8 of an inch by 3 7/8, and I've got a piece of white that is the basic white, that's 3 3/4 by 5½. So I've just got a piece of scrap. It's about 1/8 in thickness of the mint macaron. Okay, so I'm going to just see which way I want this to face up, that way. So I've just cut this off the main piece really, so but I thought I'd use it. So I'm gonna put this at the very bottom. I'm working, let's come over here a bit, and there we go. And then I'm just going to put the 1/8 piece, just going to glue that, and that is going to go at the top of it, like that. And then deliberately going off the end at both sides so that I can turn this over and trim off the, oh dear, don't like to get glue on my best scissors, but they are super sharp and are great for trimming when you want a perfect edge. Okay, so I've done that, and I'll do my verse when I'm ready to send the card out. So I've just decorated slightly. I think she might have stamped with the Stamped and Coloured, but this is how I'm doing my inside. And then I'm just going to leave a equal increment all the way round, and that's my inside of my card. So for the outside, and don't forget, when you're using layers, you can always cut something out of the layer. So I have cut a circle out. It wasn't this project, it was something else. So this piece of mint macaron measures 5½ by 3 3/4. So I'm going to, I'll stick this at the top. We're going to stick that on the front. And make sure I've got an equal increment all the way round. I'm just going to flatten it with my bone folder, I love the mint macaron with the misty moonlight. It really does look lovely. Now, I've got a piece of the hand pen paper, DSP. So you've got the beautiful flowers on one side and the mint macaron on the other. So it must be, put it that way. Have I not trimmed this one to size? Oh, that's just typical. I've not trimmed this one to size. So I'm just going to trim it to size and then you'll see. So what I'm doing to get the size is just putting the piece that I've embossed and done. So that is what you can use inside your card, because it doesn't have to be an exact measure. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is oh sorry, I'll give you this piece. So this is 3 3/8 by 3 3/8, so it happens to be a square. So I'm going to have an equal increment at the bottom, so I'm going to put this piece on first. So I've got an equal increment. So I want our stripes facing up, so I'm going to put an equal increment there. So I'm putting my DSP on first. Now, what I did, it's the second rectangle in from our stitched rectangles, and I cut a rectangle out with that, and then I used the I'll get them out so you can see. So I'll just make sure it is that second one in. So yes, so I just cut this out as a rectangle first with our second stitched rectangle from the biggest. So that's your biggest, and then it's the next one down. Okay, and then I took the largest from the stitch. So no, I've brought out the wrong ones, sorry. Stitch So Sweetly, that's it. Sorry about that. So I've got the largest from the stitched So Sweetly, and then I've put it underneath. Let's get it the right way. Put it underneath like that, and just put it at an angle. Now it doesn't matter what angle you get, anything's fine, and you will find that you get a groove here that comes. But what then I did was put it through the 3D Tasteful Textures, so you could put it through any of your embossing folders and you get this beautiful texture. So now I'm going to put this on. Now I'm going to glue mine down. I'm not going to put it up on dimensionals or anything. It's going to go straight on the top, and just making sure I've got equal increment. So I'm looking now, let's slide it up a bit. I'm looking equal increments now to what I've done at the bottom and the top, and then we can just place that on there like that, so that we've got a little bit at the bottom here. I think I've got a little bit of glue there. Okay, so it's looking really pretty. I have then used the layering circles and the stitched shape. So I just got the stitch shape, and I think it's the second one. That's the rectangles. yes, it was the second circle. So I used the second circle down from the largest and just found one that would layer with it, so that's giving me a bit of Misty Moonlight. So I've got Misty Moonlight and then my mint macaron that I'm going to put on in the middle here. So first of all, I'm going to stick on my mint macaron to this, and put it there, so it just gives that nice edge. And I'm also going to stick this down. You could put this up on dimensionals, but I don't want my card to be too thick, because when you're sending them through the post, if you've got too many layers, then you're done for, really. So I think I'll bring it down about there, just looking for sort of equal between those two gaps there. And then I've got a plain white one, and I am using my bit that come with Stampin' Up. So I'm going to use that, and that is the 2 1/4 inch punch. So that just fits and shows a little bit of the stitching edge on there, round there. So I'm going to do that. And then I stamped the image from the hand pens, and I just used my aqua painter and picked up a bit of the Misty Moonlight and coloured it in so that it got different shadings there. So I did that on this flower and this. Then my centre, I've just used Blushing Bride and then mint macaron for the leaves. So it just gives it that little bit of something different. And I'm going to pop this on here, and this time I am going to use my dimensionals. So we'll get some bigger ones out. So this is the only thing I'm putting up on dimensionals, as I say, because I'm sending it through the post. I don't want it too thick. So we're going to put those on there, and then I'm going to use my smaller dimensionals, my minis, to take up the leaves, so it supports my leaves. Okay, and I think I'll just do a little bit there to support it, and I'm going to peel the backs off here. Now don't forget, there is an offer still on with Stampin' Up to join a team. I'd love you to join my team, and instead of the normal £75 £99, choosing 100 and £30 worth of product of your choice, there is now, you pay just £75 just for this month only. Now I've got some mint macaron ribbon, so I'm just going to tie a bow with my mint macaron ribbon. Let's sort that out in there a minute. So it's a great time to join, because choosing £130 worth for £75, and you don't pay postage on those. I'm going to start again. Sometimes you get your bows right, sometimes you get your bows wrong. That's just how it is. It is beautiful ribbon though. There you go. You see what I mean? That's lovely. I'm happy with that. Okay, so where's my scissors? I'm just going to do a quick bow there. So my bow is going to go on here, and I need a mini glue dot. So I love to keep the glue dots from the kits. They are great so that I can just put a piece on the back like that. This is the way I do it. Everybody finds their own way of doing it. I like to do it this way. So flip that off. I'm going to put my bow on about there and just finish that off. That's it. And then I've just printed on a scrap piece of card the happy birthday. So I'm going to cut this down. So get rid of some of my stuff out of the way so I can bring my trimmer back in. Get rid of those for the moment. Put that out of the way. So all I'm going to do, because I want this to be quite small, I'm going to use this part of my trimmer blade. So I'm looking at this part. It's hard to show you. It's the where it goes up and down. You have a left side and a right side that it goes between. So I'm going to put my happy birthday, and I'm looking for it to be level with the top. So it's giving me just a little bit of a border, and I'm going to do the same again. That's it. And I'm going to use my scissors to cut at an angle. So I think I'll do that angle there. And to get the same angle, I'm just going to pop this over there and just cut down there, and that should give me the same angle. So I've got, oh, that's a bit close to my H. What that'll do. So we've got a happy birthday on our angle, and I'm going to put it on minis. Now, one of the things I like doing is just popping this in my ink pad. So if you just pat along your ink pad like this, it gives you, it gives you that edge, and I just pat it. So just going all along my ink pad, patting it. Now be careful you don't get your fingers inked up. And then that bit there. Okay, and that just gives it that very, very little bit of an edge round it. Don't know whether you can see, but it makes all the difference. So you haven't got that white. Right, I'm going to use now this. You can use every part of your mini, so I'm going to take my mini and just do the chunk edges. So that'll do me fine. And just peel those off. And that can go on there. Okay, and just to finish it off, I've just got some gems hanging about, so we'll put a couple of gems. So I quite, oops, that's flirted off completely. I'm going to put one on my happy birthday. I'll put one going up there and going down there, so I'll have it like that. So I hope you like that. I just thought it's a lovely design, this, so I thought this is my take on it. So as I say, her name is Chris Lang, that put this on Pinterest. As I say, I've done it slightly different. My layers go different to hers, and she hadn't got a sentiment on. She's used a different ribbon. She might have used different sizes of these. I've just used that. And inside she might have decorated it different. I'm sure she didn't do this, what I've done inside. So I hope you liked that. I just thought those colours are stunning together, so just had to do it. So thank you, Chris, for putting that on Pinterest, and I hope you don't mind that I've cased it. Okay, thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you again. Stay safe, stay well. Bye.